frames. So frames are going to be a term that you hear come up a lot in Tekken or fighting games in general. A little controversial take here. I'm gonna explain it up front, right? I'm gonna front load you guys with the information on frame data, just because again, it's not as hard as people make it out to be, and it is important just to have a very general understanding of starting out. So Tekken operates at 60 frames per second, right? That means one frame equals 1/60th of a second. In other words, frame data is a move's speed, movement speed. The bigger the number, the slower the move, and vice versa. So, in general, there's exceptions, don't worry about that. In general, Tekken's fastest move is 10 frames, right? That's going to be your jab, or the 1 button. And you can see I have the frame display up. On the left side, below Jin, the character to the left, you see startup frame, 10. Very fast. You can interrupt almost anything in this game with a jab. Jab is very strong, just like in martial arts, just like in boxing. Hide behind your jab, get your jab. Very, very important. Moves can also be very slow. You can go up to 15, you can go, slow stuff, 20 frames, 30 frames considered very slow. So for all intents and purposes, just think 10 frames, fast, very fast move. Almost every character has a jab. It's very important to utilize that to your advantage, to pressure, to get the momentum back in a match. Jab. Check them with the jab, just like in boxing. We will demonstrate this real quick. So, I'm going to have Kazuya here, Jin's father, a plot twist, use a 14 frame move, right? About medium in speed. So what he's going to do is his 14 frame move over and over again, and then we're going to interrupt with a move that has faster frames. We'll use our jab to keep it simple. So he's going to do a 14 frame move, and a 14, and a 14. So on math, 10 beats 14, right? 10 is going to be faster startup than 14. So we won on math. All you use is a jab. Hide behind the jab. So you can use this to your advantage. Players, a lot of beginning players, lower and intermediate players, will use these slower moves. Just throw them out, right? Don't let them get away with it. You check with your jab. Very important. Maybe one more thing here is the counter hit property in Tekken. So certain moves don't just land a normal hit if they connect with your opponent, but they will counter hit. They will counter hit launch so you can get a combo. Jin has a very good counter hit, what we call a magic 4, the 4 button. So his right, I hope it's his right leg, his right leg is going to counter hit launch at 13 frames. So again, his dad here is going to be throwing out a 14 frame move over and over. 13 is less than 14. Sesame Street math, right? Easy. Tekken's easy. So we're going to counter hit him when he's trying to spam his 14 frame move. 14, 14, 13 beats 14. Right? Again, 13. Oh. One more time. 14, 14, we have our 13 that beats 14. So, that's all we're going to get into with frames. We're going to get a little bit more into punishment next, but frames can go very deep. Just take it at surface level. 10 frames is very fast. 13 frames is pretty fast. There's a lot of fast counter hitting moves. 20 frames is slow. 30 frames is very slow. So just be mindful of your move choice in Tekken, right?